What's up, everybody? We're doing a dev stream. I gotta leave at 3:15 so I can make it on time. I left at 3:45 yesterday. Oh my god. I had to run the battery down. I barely made it back. um, but yeah, we're doing some Godot. I found the really cool thing. Um, it's not showing up. I don't know why. Hang on. There we go. I found it last stream. This is amazing. This is so awesome. I have access to all functions, methods, and properties. This is all I care about. Is this right here? All the explanations are nice, but that's a lot of bulk. It's like a lot of the shit you can just infer. It's like, oh, area 3D. It has something to do with collision detection, probably. Let's click it. A region 3D space that detects other collision objects. Oh, okay, well. Defined by one or multiple collision shapes. It detects when other collision. Oh, okay, well, that was close. It's like a raycast. It detects collisions. So that was my mistake. That makes sense now. Rigid bodies are like the actual collisions. And then areas are the detectors of collisions. Okay, that makes sense. Although, technically, if it's detecting a collision, it also has its own collision in order for that. Like, it has to work both ways. I'm half right, damn it. What was I gonna do? It was important. Fuck. Oh, I gotta get my shoes on. That's okay. Hey, I'll be right back. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I'm back. I had to tighten up my light on my bike. I don't want to forget about it and then fucking have a heart attack because I'll get angry at it. So 2, that gives me 15 minutes, which means I do not have time to eat noodles. But I did have 2 bowls of cereal, I guess. That cancels out. I guess, I don't know. I don't remember what I ate yesterday. Yeah, I know it was cereal noodles, but I don't remember if I ate 2 bowls of cereal. Um, yeah, this is cool. I'm sorry, I'm just in awe of this list. This is great. This should make things easier. Well, sort of. Alright, we gotta go back over here. So, I keep forgetting I gotta minimize. Minimize. Let's put this next to it. So that way I remember. I need to download a plugin for OBS. OBS. Docs. OBS. Mini. Yes. Mini character. Yes. No, I don't care about that. Don't fucking care. Don't care. Oh my That ain't gonna work. Oh, what's up, Michelle? I'm doing okay. I'm coughing a lot. I think it's because I just ate food. I really like that they added the inherits and inherited by, because that is fucking awesome. That makes the list even better. I got a screwed up neck, so it's like anytime I eat, that happens. Yo, pixel art's fucking sick. I fucking love pixel art. God. I'm gonna grab a soda. This might help my throat. Where's my orb? Alright. Get the data. Use the data. And then this is the hard part, because projecting it, there's no way for me to test the projection without also applying it at the same time. Well, we got these two parts. That's the easy part. The hard part is... Oh, hang on. And no, there is a step, I remembered, which I already did. We already did this step, which is get the data. That's a pretty big step, actually. Yeah, detect slash do detect and then the next step, I don't know, project materials. Well, when you write it out, it doesn't sound that difficult. Wow, Rain World! The character's so cute in that game. My phone. Oh, I put it in. Ugh. Alright, I guess I'll just play this, see what happens. What is wrong with my phone? Fucking phone. Hey. Get texture in basil and sense. Where is get texture? Oh. Does it mean okay, I see, I see, I see, I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. It is probably this one right here. Or it could be this one. Actually, you know, I can find out. Because this has nothing to do with nothing. That's just separate. Okay, it is something. Okay, 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 okay. Function test to kind of weird because I don't know why it's saying no. I haven't played it, but I've watched people play it. You die when you go off screen, so don't go off screen. I don't think there's a health bar. I think there's a stamina bar, but not a health bar. So if you run out of stamina, monsters could drag you away. Hi, Spears! I got my overlay in the wrong spot. This needs to be moved over here somewhere. Alright, I got something funny, y'all. There's a comment on my last Path of Exile stream, and somebody was explaining, like, hey man, this is how you use skill points. Press this button. And then, like, you got a lot of unused points there, man. Like, I think he genuinely thought I just was a dumbass and I didn't know. they were being helpful, right? They didn't do nothing wrong. They're cool. It's just I thought it was hilarious. They thought I was like just didn't know how to level up. I replied to them, told you, nah, man, it's just a no skill point challenge. It is fucking hilarious. Yeah, they were nice about it. They were cool about it. They're just trying to help. Yeah, people could be pretty cool. Hmm. Yeah, close this out. So I'm getting a get null error. I don't know why. Because we had the mesh. And we're getting it's a material. And then we're getting its texture. And then maybe maybe I should get image. No, because these are textures. So I don't need to get image. I think. Maybe texture can't be swapped out. Maybe only images can be swapped out. Warning, 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 warning. I don't know if textures can be swapped or be images. I don't know, because the decal is a texture 2D. Wouldn't that count? Ah, wait, I forgot to put my texture in here. Wait, maybe it's the texture was null. I'm a dummy. Was that why? That was why. Also, I can't see shit. I figured it out. I'm a dummy, 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 dummy. I don't need this. I'm gonna make a debug. Once I start getting somewhere, I gotta make a debug function. Camera angle. Where's the dang camera? Where's the camera? Why custom decal test? What the? Oh. Plane projection. Should be debug. Yeah, I only claimed to try. Also, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just wanted to say dummy over and over. It's kind of fun to say. Dummy, dummy, dummy. It sounds like gummy. Here we go. Okay, so I applied the texture. It did nothing. It did nothing. Let's do it manually. I have a plan. Okay. So that's what it should look like, but it doesn't. Interesting. Interesting. Same scenes. Go back to script. Oh, I'm a dumb. I put it I hate when I do this. Normally, before you make a custom function, you need to test it in the physics process first, because you might forget to run the actual function you just made. So I've made the function, I just forgot to run it. I do that all the time. Oh my god, so it might have worked. Let's see, does it work? Oh my god, what the heck's wrong with it now? So the get tech dot mat that get texture 0. Does it even have a texture? It doesn't have a texture. Oh. I need to make 2 planes. I need to make one that has one, and I need to make one that doesn't have one. Swap it out. So I can't get a texture that doesn't exist. So target test data. We'll just call this. I gotta call this something else. We gotta call this test target texture. No, 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 no. Delete this. Delete this. I know what to do now. It should be a get testmat dot texture 0 equal. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop ruining Christmas. Yeah, it should be get testmat. Yeah. Get testmat texture, right? Like this. Equal decall image. Something like that. At least that's how C# would do it. Not work that way. We have the material. We have the material. Maybe it's a set. Can I just set the texture? Is that a thing you can do? No. Hang on. Where's my that should be the test map. Test. This can go deep. Same all scenes. I got distracted. I forgot what I was gonna do. It's complaining that the texture. I can't get the texture because it doesn't have one. So it's gonna explode. So I could do an if statement. If is not null, do this, else do that, and then that would work. But that's kind of excessive. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Painkillers. I gotta put this in my backpack before I forget. We got the material. We cannot get the texture because it's going to crash because there is no texture. We have our image. It's no longer null. This is one of the things that confuses me. I'm just going to have to look at the documentation now. So I'm just drawing a blank, which means I'm missing something. No, 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 no. It's none of these. No, 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 no. You gotta get image. Could swap the image out, but that'll probably crash too, because that's the same solution. If it is not null, get image, else load this image, which would probably work, but I don't want to do it that way. I just want to load it directly. uh, there's nothing in that. Create text 2D, camera texture, canvas texture, texture. Image texture.create. Ah, it's property. Here's the thing, dot texture equal texture. It's a property. Oh. So we want to get the property wants to get the property of the material to equal another property. So I might be able to just do texture equal decolor. Fuck you, bitch! I got excited. It never works. It never works. It's always the last thing you try works. That's just how programming is. You gotta torture yourself 100 times. No, you gotta torture yourself 99 times, and that 100th time is the one that works. That's just how it works. The key texture with main type, base object type. What's the null instance? There's only one null instance. What if I just do this? I didn't think so. Texture 2D. Yeah, exactly. It's freaking ridiculous. It's so counterintuitive. See, like I got the material. I'm accessing the, hang on, we're just going to look up the what we need, because this is ridiculous. Copy data path. Albedo texture. Let's see if that does anything. Invalid assignment of property key albedo texture with value to no instance. I don't care if it's no. That's what I'm trying to not. I'm trying to make it not null by putting a fucking texture in it. You bitch. You bitch. Oh, it has no material. I thought I put. Oops. I fucked up. I forgot to put a material on it. I fucked up. Get the data. Caution. I did not get the data. I failed step 2. Alright, I just got ahead of myself. I forgot to make the material. There, I have a material. Quit trying to kill me. Quit trying to murder me. And then, yeah, that should work. I thought it was the texture that was null. The whole time the material was null. This was null. This was null. I still don't think it's gonna work. We'll see. Ah, it worked! Ah, yes! Yay! I'm happy. I'm very happy right now. See, look, it only took 2 lines of code instead of a bunch of other crazy shit. Actually, the if statement wouldn't have worked either because it had no material. It was I think when I got the error, it was highlighting this, which is confusing. It should have been highlighting that. Because if I go, where is it? Is it here? If I delete this, we're going to get a null error. See, look, it highlighted this, so I'm thinking there's something wrong with the texture. This is the problem. There is no material. So I don't know why it's telling me this is the problem. This is not the problem. This is not the problem. This was never the problem. It was this. Because if I jot this out, I'm curious what happens. Oh, it just runs? There's no I can get a non-material? You can do that? That's silly. Every other time I try to get something that doesn't exist, it crashes the freaking engine. But if I try to get a null material, it doesn't. You can access a null material. That's confusing. If I tried to do that any other way, it would have, like, crashed. I mean, whatever, game. Especially if I go up here to, like, a not declared image, but let's see, get. Or like the texture. I was trying to get a texture, but there was no texture, and I got a null error. Well, I mean, I meant from like the decall over here. I didn't have an image loaded over here. I was getting a null error from this as well. I was getting 2 null errors. That's a lot. It's a lot to remember. Or maybe, I think it'd be easier. Null materials okay, everything else not okay. Maybe remember it backwards. I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to get a null, sometimes it's not. I don't know what the condition is. I guess that a null is a problem when you're trying to make it equal to it. I don't see why that's a problem though. What if I could make a variable equal to a null? Why can't I make a double null? Like a null equals another null, but you get a crash instead. Because if I could make an empty variable, why would it hurt? I don't know. My brain, I smell paint. My brain, I don't understand. It's like trying to play a card game, but nobody told me the rules. Uh-oh, I screwed my function up. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, I'm just being a goober. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I'm so confused. Ah, that makes sense. I get what you're saying now. Like the chain. Oh my god, it's like a missed trigger in Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh no. The chain of operands breaks because the one required to go to the next chain didn't exist to go to the next chain. I think I understand now. So it's a chain thing. It can't fire off. I still have to process that. So the chain breaks when the thing. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, because the property, the albedo texture property doesn't exist, so you can't call it. And since it doesn't exist, you can't make it equal anything. Well, I don't know if you've heard of this, but card games have so many variables and statistics that you can make an analog computer with it. So there's actually a Magic the Gathering deck that's an analog computer that can input a variable and then you can get an output, like a calculator. But it would take so long to get your output that you'll never know what it is. So it's like trying to calculate a really big number on a calculator, but you'll never be able to read the whole thing. Oh, I broke it again. I need to practice making my stuff not breakable. In case I forget to add setup data, add conditions like if it does not have X data, create and give it set. That way, if I forget, it won't matter. And it's temporary, so it will only create it in runtime. So if I need to put in the actual thing, it I can put the proper one in later without worrying about crashing. The crashes confuse me, especially when it highlights things that, like, I understand why it highlighted this because that's where the chain broke, but that wasn't the source of the problem. I prefer it highlight the source. That would have been nice. But I think it was referring to this variable because this variable is the same thing as that variable. Because this whole thing is that. So I understand why it highlighted it, but my brain that's just how my brain is. It's like, that's step 2. Why is it complaining about step 2? I just need to remember the left half. If I can remember the left half, I'll be like, all right, it's this whole thing. It's this and this because these things are synonymous. These are the same thing. All right, now there's one more thing I had to do. Now that we can load textures. Now we need to see if we can put an overlay on another texture. Yeah, also step 1 is step 2. Like these step 1 and step 2 are the same thing, but only this half. That half, because this is that variable. This is creating the variable, and this is that variable. So they're both null. These are both null, and both of these are broken. Well, they were broken, not anymore. Alright, so we got data. We actually got the data this time. We got we detect meshes, and materials. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I guess we'll just try a blend. We're just gonna try blending. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to blend two textures together. We're gonna blend the texture map. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I also have to blend it in the correct spot too, so I don't even know how the coordinates works. So I guess that would be the next step. Blend textures between two materials. Coordinates. Coordinates. What the fuck are they? Blend textures between two materials. Actually, I should say by 3D position. 3D to 2D position. From a 3D question mark. Alright, so test material is done. Now I gotta do function test material. No, textures, not materials. Alright, I gotta go to the compressed texture thing. Yeah, no, step 1 ran fine. I just meant, like, step 1 created the variable, so test 1 created the variable get test mat, and then, since it was null, I tried to access get test mat's albedo texture, which it did not have. It does not have that property, which is why it broke. So the step 1 get test mat is creating that variable get test mat. Step 2 is trying to interact with the properties of get test mat. They're both the same thing. It's just one is being constructed, and the other one is it's trying to access the construct's properties, which it does not have because they're null. So they're like, it's kind of like step 0 and then step 0.5. It's like a half step because they're the same variable. Yeah, exactly. The debugger is mysterious. I don't understand its magical ways. It's a mysterious enigma. Wow. Why am I sleepy? I got really good sleep. I'm tired. Yeah, it's silly. I I want to go back to bed, but I woke up great. I woke up feeling like I got a lot of sleep. I think I'm just exhausted. Ah, there we go. All right, moving on. Texture 2D, I think. Yes, the texture. It's not texture. Texture. Compressed texture. Alright, so this is all we have to work with. Get height, get width, don't care, don't care, don't care. Draw a rectangle region, 2 canvas items. Don't have any canvas items. That's 2D stuff, don't care. Placeholder is pixel. Draw. What is a canvas item? Okay, I thought so. None of these sound like what I want. It might be draw, but I don't know. Drawing sounds like rendering. I don't know. So beautiful. Whoa, that's pretty cool. It's basically like a camera. It's like a camera plane. You use this to display a 3D scene inside a 2D overlay. Straight 3D. That's great. Mm-hmm. There's not really a lot here to work with. What about texture 3D? I guess we're just gonna try the draw function. I don't know. There's like a blend function too. I forgot where that's at. This isn't showing me everything. Um, oh, that might be part of image. Now I think of, yeah, that's not a texture 2D thing. That's a hang on. All class. I think that's an image thing. Yeah, there's image texture and then there's image. Yeah, there it is. Blend. Okay. So we might need to alter the image and then convert it back into a texture 2D and then apply it. Because this has all the cool stuff. This has like the freaking fill, flip, detect, decompress, crop. You can crop. Holy crap! You can There's a lot of stuff you can do here. Blend mask. What does this do? Clip. Okay, I don't want to clip. I think I just want blend rect. So the decal image can stay compressed. I'm not sure which one I should change. It sounds like I need to change the decal into an image and then convert it into a compressed texture. So basically what I did last time. Get the data, get the data. Set the decal to image and convert to T2D when needed. Image. And we can just use a local variable to convert it. So we'll actually, this will crash. So we're just going to convert as needed. And I forgot how to do it. I already did it once. I just forgot how. What was it? What was it? It's probably in here. I just get it. Let's just go. Decompress. Looks like you can uncompress the textures. It might be in texture 2D. It is not. Image. Oops. I forgot. We'll just look it up. We'll just Google it. convert image to texture to the damn it, I forgot how to do it. That's okay. I didn't do much in Godot. I typed up convert as needed. That's all I did. I mean, that's one way to do it, is you just convert it by making another variable. Use a create from image, but I don't want to do it that way. It was really short. It was really brief. Oops. I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it the other way. Yeah. I could open up my stream. I'm only seeing 3 things here in regards to images and textures. Placeholder draw. Get size. Blah, 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 blah. Shit. Oops, everything's black. Damn it, I don't have the old script either. I got rid of it. I deleted it. That was stupid. I need to use the bathroom. Damn it. Ah. There's like 1 or 2 lines. It's like really easy to convert it to. I just don't remember. Do it. Was it a var image? Image to texture 2D equal what was this one? Place one. No, none of these are right, damn it. That's not what I did last time. I gotta poop. Damn it. I'll be right back. I'm straight up. I'm back. Actually, I gotta, before I forget, because I forgot last time. I gotta hide my browser real quick. I need to check the weather. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, hang on, I gotta reload. Oh god. It's gonna be so cold. Again? This is the weirdest fucking weather ever. It's gonna be cold on the weekend, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Uh, Next week it's gonna be raining constantly. I'm gonna have to get my rain gear out. It's actually going to be colder going into work today than it was yesterday. I got a coat though. Uh, Holy crap, it's cold. 40. It's going to be almost 39 degrees. Actually, plus wind factor, it's going to be that's going to be like 30 degrees. 25, 30, because I'm pedaling. I don't have a windshield. I've done worse. I went to work in 10 degrees after wind factor. That's like negative 15. I've also walked to work in negative 2 degrees. I still think it's crazy you can actually get colder than that. Like you can get like I think was it negative 72 or something like that. There's a limit. It stops at a certain point. I like the thermal scale where absolute zero is that's it. I think it's I want to say Celsius, but I think it's Kelvin. I think 0 Kelvin is like the complete absence of heat. Is this inside out? I can't tell. It is. Yeah, -2 sucks. I can't believe it can actually get colder than that. It can get so cold outside in some places on the Earth, it's like swimming in liquid nitrogen almost. I'm gonna look that up. Because otherwise I'm gonna sound stupid. I better look that up. Google liquid nitrogen temperature. Liquid nitrogen is a boiling point of negative 176 C, negative 320 F, 77 K. Alright. And then coldest place on Earth. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Negative 133 F. So, yeah, it's like 30%. Has 30% the coldness of liquid nitrogen. That's crazy. According to Wikipedia, it's 184K, which is that's almost half. 77 times 2 is like 144, and this is 184. So that's almost half the difference. So yeah, it can get so cold in some places on the Earth. It's like you're almost. It's like being submerged in a tank of liquid nitrogen. Almost. Not. It's not quite there. It's close. That's pretty damn close. 60% difference. That's not much. My lord. Any colder than that, it's like being in space. Space temperature. Oh god, negative. Space is way colder than liquid nitrogen. Oh my god. Space is even colder. It's like an extra 20% colder than liquid nitrogen. That's nuts. Alright, enough of that. This is not what the stream is about. I get distracted easy. I had to fact check myself. I was pretty sure I was right. It's just I didn't want to sound stupid if I was really, really wrong. I had to correct myself if I was wrong on that, because that was a pretty big claim. Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's important. There's an extreme lack of fact checking. We got journalists and news people and politicians. They don't give a frick about fact checking. They just say whatever they want. They don't care. They've become too comfortable with lying. Actually, in hindsight, it's the people that allow them to get away with that. Because like, if the people actually challenged them on their lies, they wouldn't be lying so much. But the people just let them get away with it. People wouldn't lie if there was consequences for it. Yay! Yeah, I mean, people do that. They got it's that fanboyism. I get into arguments all the time. It's like a hobby. I can't help it. Well, some people want to be wrong on purpose because they're malicious. Well, yeah, that's another reason that supports their need to lie. Their maliciousness goes hand in hand with their laziness because they don't want to investigate. They don't want to spend the time on it. They just want to live blissfully ignorant of reality. And part of maintaining that perspective is to lie maliciously. That laziness won't protect them when the other fucking shoe drops. When the other shoe drops and nobody can afford nothing, then they're gonna have to look up the facts. I think it's a form of delusion. I think that's the word. They're deluded into thinking it's not a big deal, and if they sweep it under the rug, the problem will go away. Maybe the bad thing won't happen. Because they do that about global warming, they do it about farming, any kind of crisis, really, food crisis, water crisis. Just sweep it under the rug, lie maliciously, la 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 la, bad thing not gonna happen. I'm a caveman. It's everything they do is out of fear and laziness. It's really sad. I might have to pop open the other stream because this is driving me crazy. Yeah, exactly. They Because the browser, oh, I gotta readjust, I gotta reset it because I closed it out. That's why it's not working. Fixed it. Alright, we're just gonna look up the stream. Screw it. This. Somewhere in here, I converted an image. I don't remember when or how. This is kind of silly. I'm watching my stream. On my stream. This is so silly. I should have wrote it down. I can't find it. It was so nice and elegant. Oh, here we go. Finally. Converted image equal get image. What? Can we just use get image? Convert image is image. Source image is compressed texture 2D. Well, you could convert. Okay, so I was converting it backwards. I went. Okay, I see what the problem is. I was converting a compressed texture to an image. That's not what I need. That's the complete opposite direction. That's going backwards. I don't need that. So I think I do have to do the thing. I gotta do the create from image thing. I'm really bad at this. I gotta do this thing. Yeah. Bar texture. Image texture create from image. Texture. I gotta do this thing right here. Alright, image. So we got our image, we already have that. So we need to create a texture. There, we got our texture, so then we would do image texture dot create image, and then we do decall. Then, so now we got a texture, supposedly, where's needed to texture. The texture, I don't know if this is texture 2D. I don't know what it's creating. So I'll put a warning. I do not know what texture type it is created. So now we could test it. So since the albedo texture, I don't think the albedo texture can accept an image. Okay, I should also add in another. I don't know if the material texture can accept pure image files. Oh, that didn't work. I am sad. I am sad. Can I just do like hmm hmm get format? I could just make a texture 2D. I have an idea. Bar decal to texture and then var decal texture 2D texture 2D. Which would equal texture 2D new I need to look up that constructor. I don't know how to use that. What are the constructors? Resource. Alright. Resource ref counted object. Which probably has new in here. Maybe create. Create new. Nope, it's not an object. Set. So ref counted? Why would it be in here? Weird. I thought so. Should be in resource. Create new, right? Ah. It's in texture. Oh, it might be an image. Because it inherit. I think it inherits from create. Oh. Create data. I don't want to do any of those things. Most want to be arguments proceed. Decog equals decog to texture. There we go. That kind of worked. Decog to texture. Oops, I screwed up. Texture. Well, that's kind of redundant, isn't it? That wouldn't do anything. my god. You see, this is just because I don't know how to do it. It doesn't tell me how to do it. And there's nothing in the freaking classes that tells me what to use. Like, I've read all these. None of these seem to be what I'm looking for. It's so annoying. I just want to convert this. It's so freaking annoying. Oh, it is a texture 2D. Hang on. Here we go. Here's some info. A texture 2D based on image. A texture 2D. Okay. Alright, so it is that code I copied. It's just they made it simplified, I guess. Let me just swap the texture out. So you don't swap the image, you swap the texture. So or no, I guess that is swap. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we have our texture 2D already. So that should work. It should work, but it's not. I don't know why. Hang on, everybody. I need to go fill up my tire with air real. And then I'll be right back. We're gonna get this texture loaded. We'll convert it and then load it. Don't think I need to do. Oh no, yeah, I do because I have all those cool image things. Yeah, no, I definitely need to convert it back to texture 2D because if I want to do any of the cool stuff, it won't register. Also, welcome back, Spears. I'll be right back. I gotta put air in my tire. That. Alright. I had to pump that up because I want to actually leave at exact. I better get my hand warmers too. I want to leave at exactly 3:15. Ideally. So it's converting it to texture 2D according to this, but the problem is, um, it's it's not loading fast enough. It's just too slow. So I need to load. I need to load it faster. So I don't think you can do two at export. I don't think I can do two. Can I do it at? I didn't think so. Now Unreal said that the font value after an export takes effect. Oh, okay. So can I do at on ready export? Can you do that? Ah. We're just having a loading error now. I need to do. I think I need to do like an if statement. So if I don't want to do an await. That seems bad. That doesn't really help either doing that. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to load it. I might be able to cheese it. So. All we gotta do is just grab path and then go down to here. We can save our image. Var image equal. Oops. I want to get the path. Show files. No. No. Copy value. Damn you. Or hang on. Var get path equal. That wouldn't work either, I don't think. Can I load a variable? That would be really weird. I don't think you could do that. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't think that's gonna work, but it allowed it. I didn't think so. I did not think so. Ow, my freaking leg. Maybe I can, you know what? I can convert it to a texture and then get the texture and then use the got texture function and then try to apply it that way. Because then it'll maybe give it enough time to load. This is really narrow. I feel like this should be easier. This is unusually narrow and limited. Apparently moving textures around uh, is extremely tedious and narrow. There's not a lot of options I can make here. What do I do? Fuck. Image. Alright, well we know I think I have to use this. There's not really other choice. I could try the full let me try the full thing. Maybe that might work better. Image load from file. And then instead of using the path, we'll use the variable. Var image equal and load from file, and then we'll do should be string. It's still a path, you little baby. Alright, well, shit, I ran out of time. We're just gonna save it from here, so I've just got all this out. We'll just put nil for now, I guess. Save all scenes. Bye, everybody. I gotta go to work. See ya.